Got the oil pump installed. Gotta build the engine up when I get back from running some errands. Try and get it fired up. Today is December 29th and it's my wife's birthday. So I gotta run some errands, and when I get back I'm gonna make her breakfast. That's her right there. She is my beautiful little lady. Hey, I want to take a moment to talk about tonight's sponsor, Robert Skinner at Skinner Classics. Get your rub-a-dub-dub on your V-dubs. Well, I keep getting distracted. Engine is coming together. I had to also tap out his carburetor intake there for the fuel. I had to tap those because the ones that he had in there, they just fucking pulled out. That just pulled right out of the carburetor when we were taking it apart. I know they're supposed to be pressed in, but they're old, and they both came right out with no force. So he doesn't really want gas fire. I don't think I want to see my buddy's bus burn down either, so I put those in. Little baby Delordos. Just had my buddy stop by. He had to borrow a socket, change out his seats in his 911. Got the engine up to this point. Got the carburetors back on, spark plugs in, valves adjusted. Heater boxes are ready to take the muffler. I did have to tap these out. Took a little bit extra time. My wife's birthday was today too, so I didn't have a lot of time to spend on this. She'll probably be running tomorrow. Do we have a sweet treat for you guys? So today we got a package in the mail from yours truly, Skinner's Classics. Oh, heck yeah, I can't wait to open it. Mail call, mail call. Northwest Dub Ventures got a package from Skinner Classics. Let's see what's inside. Oh, look. A cute little VW microbus. Thank you. Oh, I like that. Seas candy. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look. What did we get? All right. Let's open and unveil. Got a cute little Skinner Classics VW sticker. Thank you. Ooh, Skinner Classics patch. I like that. Oh, the wife's gonna love this pink Skinner Classics vinyl sticker for her thing. And I got me a new Skinner Classics vinyl sticker for my bus. Thank you. Let's see, got a couple of t-shirts here too. Wow. Skinner Classics, Recovery, Preservation, and Restoration. All right, look at that on the back. Wow, thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Woo! Another t-shirt. Look at that. Oh, those are really, really nice. Oh, couple more suckers. Whoop. Thanks, guys. Thank you a million. I can't wait to see you all at Buses by the Bridge here in just a couple of weeks. Love ya. Peace. I'm literally down to just a couple more things before running this engine. Got to put the muffler on, the belt, the plug wires, get the gas can, the carburetor linkage, a couple other things, and we'll fire it up. Got the muffler on, belt, plug wires. Now it's time to hook up the rest of this tune. Starter jig. Got this starter jig. This is just one of mine that I have. Put this on real quick. Getting a tad bit closer. Pick up the carburetor linkage. Now we're gonna add some oil, and you're not gonna watch it. So the way I do my starting is gas can, of course. This has a mechanical fuel pump. My starter jig is on. I've used it 100 times. Now I also have an on and off switch. When you turn it on, you have the oil pressure light that works just like it would in your car. Once this comes up to pressure, it sends a signal releasing the ground, making that light go out. Okay. So prior to firing this engine up, I will disconnect the points. Okay. Now what I can do is make sure I get fuel pressure and make sure, most importantly, that I get the oil pressure. And that way, turning it over several times will get fuel into the bowls of both carburetors evenly, as well as making sure that the oil pressure builds before I start it. Then I'll recheck the oil level. This does have a aftermarket oil filter. So I forgot to tell you guys, I also have a starter button for the jig, for the starter, and an oil pressure light. It's green right now. Just went out. Watch it. Just went out. All right. All right. Leave this right. Hey. Fucking fuel pump working? Well, the mechanical fuel pump is not working at all. I'm trying to start it with a little bit of starter fluid and it just won't work. So I finally hooked up the electric fuel pump and now the carburetors have fuel in them. They are just flooding. So definitely have some issues with these carburetors that need to be worked out. I'm not going to mess with it tonight. Well, yesterday that was a big waste of time. Got everything assembled on the engine. Went to fire it up, and first thing right off the bat was the mechanical fuel pump does not work. I don't know what's going on with that. Had to hook the electric fuel pump up, and that started to work. Got fuel to the carburetors, and the carburetors are shit. They're the baby DeLordos. They've been sitting for years and years. I don't know what's going on. They were both dumping mass amounts of fuel. Too much fuel for the engine to start properly. So I took that all apart last night, and I'm gonna throw a single 34 pick 3 carburetor on that I rebuilt. It is right up here. I got a rebuilt 34 pick 3 Solex, and yep, it's got bigger jets, main stuff. So this is meant to run 1776 to 1835. It was meant for my bus. I'm gonna throw it on here and see how she does. At least it's an option for what I got right. Huge shout out to Tyler at Halsey Automotive Parts Side. Really appreciate you, dude. I needed a couple intake boots. I wasn't able to get them till later. Thank you for making that happen for me. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, let's get to it. This engine has been a pain in my ass. I'm not real happy with it, but endeavor to persevere. So I'm throwing the 34 pick 3 on now. Got the fan shroud off. Now I'm gonna put the intakes on and carburetor.
Completed checklist for today. Now they have to let you out of your cage. Feeling stuck between a rock and a home. Two places you do not want to go. He's putting on a drum show.
Turn this back over to video, regular mode. I broke a fucking snap-on screwdriver. This engine's really pissing me the fuck off. Thank God my snap-on guy I've known for 30 years, since I was 15 years old. He was my first snap-on tool truck guy. Now he's like the Oregon, California, Washington, Alaska, Idaho, Northwest snap-on guy. Rep for all of those states. I wasn't using this to pry, Jeff.
Putting on a drum show. Completed checklist for today. Now they have to let you out of your cage. Feeling stuck between a rock and a home. Two places you do not want to go.
Got the carburetor on, intake manifold. Got to put the vacuum plugs on. He's running the 009 mechanical advanced distributor. I'm just gonna fill this carburetor up with gas just to run it tonight. I know that the fuel pump's bad. I'm not gonna mess with the gas can and the electric fuel pump and all that. I'll just fill full. All right, we got the carburetor on. Gonna throw some vacuum plugs on this guy, one on that guy. I'm just gonna fill the carburetor with fuel. Just fill the bowl. I'm not gonna fuck with this piece of shit. Mechanical fuel pump is dead. Gotta make a quick wiring loom to hook up the idle cutoff and the choke.
He's putting on a drum show.
Make a little wiring loom in the carburetor. Hey, look at that. That's the little bus Robert Skinner gave me. Super cool.
I've been this way. I want to change.
One of those. Yeah.
I've been this way. I want to He's putting on a drum show. Even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, he'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow.
So for the carburetor, the wiring loom I made, got the 12-volt choke, comes across here, pigtails off of the idle cutoff. That's when you turn the key off, that plunger goes in, stops fuel from running in the carburetor, and then the end of the loom goes to the positive side of the coil. Now the coil does have a positive mark right down there, but at ease for me, I put a positive on this side and then a negative on that side. Just a little mark so I don't forget it real quick. I didn't show it in the last video, I don't think, but I'm gonna go ahead and static time the engine. Right there, 10 degrees before top dead center. That's just where I'm gonna put it for now. Gets us into the right area. I'm not sure if I said this to you guys or not, but Happy New Year's Eve. This is the last day of 2025. Where did it go? I'm not sure. It went quick. Right now, I'm just gonna prime carburetor. I know it's full of fuel. So here we go. There we go, 1 squirt of fuel, so now we're gonna fire it up. It is New Year's Eve, 2025, the last day. Let's fire this guy up and see what she's made of. Well, I didn't have any fuel hooked up to it. I just filled the carburetor up. Fine tuning will need to be done, but she fires again. Look at that, David. Happy end of 2025. Let's start 2026 off a little bit better, especially with this engine. Love you guys. Well, that's a victory for me. I'm happy. I finally got it fired up. It does need to be tuned a little bit. I need to check a couple things, but all in all, I finally got it to fire up. It sounds great. I am happy. This thing's been fighting me the whole way. No disrespect to the last guy that did this. You know, maybe he only had what he had to do what he did. And it did sit for a few years, maybe that, whatever. Benefit of the doubt. Just glad that we're here now, being able to make it right and move forward. David will be taking this in 2026, so he'll be pretty stoked to have his engine back. And I'm hoping we can put it in his bus in the next couple days, maybe this next weekend here, Friday or Saturday, he can have his bus running around. Take it to Buses by the Bridge with me. That would be the best. Hey, one more thing. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Richard Morris over at Wolfsburg West. We sent him a little Christmas package with a couple Northwest Dub Venture stickers and a t-shirt. He sent this kind little note. Thanks for all you do for the VW community, brother.